11 in your corner at 11.
A Tri-City soldier killed in World War II received a hero's welcome home tonight. Good evening, I'm Sarah Diamond.
And I'm Josh Smith. His name, Evans Ernest Overby. This is the only known photograph of the soldier. At the age of 24, he left Coburn, Virginia and shipped out to the Philippines, where he died a prisoner of war. Tonight, a flag-draped casket brought him home to the Tri-Cities Regional Airport, the first stop on a journey toward a final resting place fit for an American hero. Jordan Moore found out how a soldier considered missing all these years tonight is back home.
Josh, Sarah, it was an emotional few hours for family members as they awaited the return of their loved one, Private Evans Ernest Overby, a homecoming that happened at the Tri-Cities Airport just a few hours ago. It was down to just a few hours before Private Evans Ernest Overby was scheduled to land at the Tri-Cities Regional Airport, and emotions were running high.
I just feel it's where it should be.
Grace Irwin saying it's time for her uncle to come home.
He needed to come home. He needed to come home. He's been overseas long enough.
Evans Overby joined the Army in 1941 and soon was in the Philippines, where he found himself in the Battle of Bataan. As a prisoner of war, he endured what's known as the Bataan Death March and was buried in a mass grave in November 1942. In 2014, the Army exhumed the grave and identified Evans Overby. Tuesday, 3/4 of a century later, this soldier came home.
Bringing someone back from that time period, back to the family and friends, it's just unreal.
Local law enforcement agencies working together to escort the family to Overby's remains at the airport, where a crowd would gather both inside and outside the airport to welcome this private home.
He's been through a lot. He gave it all, it's time he comes home to a hero's welcome.
Was Jordan Moore reporting. 70 years after the end of World War II, the government estimates about 73,000 Americans remain unaccounted for, and an ongoing effort continues to try to identify soldiers' remains and bring them home for proper burial.